Yeah, it's not live. I'm just recording it, letting it upload it. Yeah, so you're saying like Metokur was like yelling at you and stuff about like your job at school. And if I recall, you said you left the school like out of your own volition, because you know.
Yeah, yeah, I did. Yeah.
So how did you get the job at the school in the first place?
I chose it. That's the thing, though. I chose it. And, like, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh man, oh no, Russ chose it." Go fuck yourselves. But yeah, I chose it. Do whatever the fuck I want, dude. That's the thing, though. Is the thing is that like, there's like fucking like, the internet has to spur out just because I fucking worked at a fucking school, not because I touched a kid or just because I touched like my sister like Logan has, which by the way I didn't. Like, it's just fucking right. Like
Logan, someone you used to be associated with, went to jail. He's not out for bail, isn't he?
Oh, he was for. He was. Let me get over myself. He was for. Yeah, he was on bail. I think like it was like a $4K bail. But the thing is that like, I wasn't like able to actually fucking, you know, like see if any of his family members rather paid or not. I don't even know if they paid. That's the thing, though, is like at least he's in jail, though. I mean, like, dude, I don't think any of his family members want to pay for what he did, because you know he needs to pay for it himself, and that means spending extra time in jail.
Because like how it works in the States is like you just have to pay 10% of your bail. You don't have to pay the whole bail. Out.
Oh no, the whole bail has to be paid. Like
no, just 10% of it.
Yeah.
It's just 10% of the bill, and you can be released.
Wait, only 10%, and then you get off scot-free?
Well, not scot-free. You still have to show up for court. If you pay 10% of your bail, like let's say you got like a $10,000 bail. If you pay $1,000, you can go out. You'll be limited for what you can do, so you're not in jail until your court date.
Does that mean you're still on the sex offender registry?
Well, you haven't been. Well, he hasn't. Has he had a trial yet?
I don't know if he had a trial. That's the thing, though. It's like we haven't heard anything other than he won't be. All I heard is that from Boone, is that Boone said that pretty much Logan's not going to be on the internet for a very long time, is what the police said.
Well, he still has to go to trial, and he found guilty or not. If he's found guilty, he'll be. So you no longer associate yourself.
He's actually guilty, though. That's the fucking thing.
What was his name? Logan Westfall, right?
Yeah.
Let me go.
And this motherfucker, like, and by the way, I tried talking to Failure about it. He was two-faced as fuck, cause like he was like pretending to understand in private, but then afterwards like had all these people like ostracize me, and then he decided to join in just because.
Oh, so I'm reading on here, it says he had $3 million in bail.
That was before. I mean, sorry, I thought it was $4 million.
No, it's $3 million. So, they just say he was arrested, and he's so. You, of course, you're not like you didn't do anything to those kids. They worked at the.
I'm not like a sexual felon. No.
Of course, you've never done anything, and that's not like the age range you would even be attracted to, right? That's just too young, you know, like what, like 6-year-old kids. That's just too young, you'd say, right?
Yeah, and dude, even that. All right, dude. Here's the thing. Even if like, I just wouldn't fucking go ahead and like, go ahead and have sex with any minors. Period. Even if I was like a guy, go ahead and like, if I was a guy that had a sexual orientation for children, like, even then, I would not go ahead and molest a child, because that's fucking wrong. So it doesn't even matter if I would want to or not. I just would not fucking do it. It's against morals.
All right. You're saying against that. You'd say you wouldn't even do it, even thought about it. So why did you choose to work at a school? Or like, hey, because I remember when you were talking about the bathtub, you said, "Oh, I wanted to do it because I want to have kids someday." So would you say you're working at the school so you can know how to be a parent when you would have kids someday?
I don't know. It just came into like a like really that person or not.
Ross,
all there is to it.
you're cutting in and out a little
Yeah.
bit. We can't hear you. You're like going all robot. So what did you say again?
I wanted to test to see if I was a good person or not.
To test to see you're a good person.
Yeah.
All right.
But
I can understand that.
here's the thing though, like, yeah. Wait, what did you say?
Oh, I said I understand.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I don't want this entire interview just to be like talking about pedophilia because I just don't.
Hold on. You'll join back because he was cutting in. Yeah, there you go. Are you saying, Ross?
You there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. I was gonna say like. Let's just spend the last few minutes talking about this whole pedophilia because I already said like everything about like me not being a child molester. I just don't want it to be the rest of the interview where all I do is talk about pedophilia.
No, of course not. I just want to get like your side of the story out instead of America screaming like, "I'll put you against the fucking wall and shoot you," shit like that. Yeah.
I mean, like, he doesn't care as long as money comes into play. Because like, if money was raining down his doorstep, videos about me, like, then that means he would continue doing it. He would probably make part 4 if it was trending. If it was fucking trending like enough. Like, I'm joking.
So
like,
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go on.
No, it's just fucking bullshit trending. That's all it is. And fucking evil, and that's all there is. And the fans, most of them are just fucking trolls that don't care what I say, anyways. They don't care. They don't care if like I'm an innocent person or not. They just want to get a reaction out of me.
Yo, what's up, Ross? You there?
Yeah. Hey, I'm back.
Alright, so like, are you mad at Jim for like bringing the shitstorm towards you? Or are you just like, yeah, whatever, I don't know, trying to ignore it?
I just think yeah, I am obviously mad at Jim because fucking like why would it's a witch hunt. That's all it is a witch hunt, just like how he does with every other fucking person. Oh, and I mind you, he's the same guy that desensitized fucking school shootings and profited off of 17 dead people.
Why do you say that? Would you say this video about Nicholas Cruz?
Fucking hell, man. Like, it's that Nick Cruz fucking video that he did, and it was like 17 dead people profited off of because, you know, he focused on making fun. Even if the video wasn't nice, he could still make money off of his fucking Patreon.
Yeah, but he was making fun of the shooter.
He was making fun of the shooter, but didn't pay respects to the people dead. It doesn't make it any better.
Well,
one way or another, putting it.
I think how Jim would do it, just making fun of the people. It's like, oh, because like the media plays you as like such sinister, evil people. Like Jim plays like, oh, these guys are fucking retards on the internet. That's just about it, you know.
Yeah, but it's the same retard that took 17 lives.
Yeah, you're right. And we should make fun of them. We should, like at the video Jim talks about, we should laugh at these people. We shouldn't be afraid of them.
I know. I'm not afraid of them. I'm saying you should hate them. But like making a video like that is just so fucking disrespectful. Like, it's as if those people didn't even matter at all. then again, it's just money. Everything turns into money with Jim, and I don't care about I don't care about having that same length of fame. I don't compare sizes, and I don't fucking compare, like, oh, dick sizes on our celeb points, because like that doesn't matter to me because that's so fucking trivial.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta ask you one thing. When did Jim ever film anything about his life?
Oh, Jim.
Or anything
Jim keeps everything
about
secret about him.
I know. He keeps everything secret behind doors.
Yeah, I think Jim just likes anonymity on the internet. Like, how would I describe Jim? I'd describe him as like a 2008 internet troll who's managed to survive this long just because he's really good at it. That's how I describe Jim.
Yep. Thing is that, like, James, whatever the fuck, James Servant or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know his name, but like, well, I do know his name, but I just don't know his last name all too well, but his first name. But dude, even then it doesn't matter because like even if I know his face or not, still like anonymity doesn't mean much of anything when it comes down to, say, like, because people are gonna find out from just your voice who you are anyways. There's some really fucking good fucking people that could find out just like that without any hint other than just a voice.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want to get like doxxed. Like, you look at Andy Worski, you're like, oh, you know who Andy Worski is if you like CrossFit stream. Maybe if you like run to the gym in real
Like
life,
I said,
like, oh, that's sounds
the
like
thing
this merc.
between Andy Worski. Here's the thing between Andy Worski, etc. All those fucking people on the blood sports, all they do is compare sizes and dick sizes, and like they don't care about going on the internet for fun. All they do is just like make their stupid little live streams about trivial internet drama that doesn't fucking matter, but it matters to, I don't know, people who have no life at all, people who don't know what life is because they live in their fucking mom's basement. I mean, to me that's just pathetic. I mean, if you've been through what me and Boone have been through, then you would agree. Like, dude, me and Boone have been through so fucking much worse. It's just so pathetic, though. It's like, and then that one guy, Swedish Maine or some fucking shit.
Swedish male.
Like, all he does is take clips from like the Kumite or anything related to Metokur or anything like that, and just make the compilations of the dramas that are happening. It's like, do you have anything better to do with your life than just fucking like go ahead and actually like listen to a bunch of grown men worrying about a bunch of other grown men like they are in the women's bathroom, like little girls' bathroom, like going like, that boy said talk shit about that about that other girl. Yeah, that girl's a slut. Except that's like that's except it's on YouTube form though, and it's like a bunch of grown men instead.
So, like, would you say, like, Jim, like, ruined your life? Like, mainly on the internet?
No. Like, he didn't ruin, like, the only thing that he ever destroyed, really, was just that fucking, like, was just like somewhat of, like, the thing is, he didn't destroy much, actually, to come to think of it. He only destroyed, like, the few friendships I had, but except they all ended up being two-faced motherfuckers at the very end anyways.
Wait, would you say Jim had a part ending, like, Ruby, Brandon, yours friendship? Or do you think that's gonna happen anyway?
Oh, Ruby and Nuclear, like, they can go fuck themselves. Like, honestly, like, I know who they are, honestly, more now than I did back then, and like, there it goes into a whole layer of two-faced motherfuckers. Like, it's just like it's like I've been friends with the wrong people. That's all I've been friends with.
like, do you think Jim like owes you an apology for like, I don't know, like all the shit you had to deal with? I'd say maybe past year.
I'd like an apology, but I know he's not going to give it, so it doesn't matter.
What about like, how are you doing, like personally? Like, are you doing good in what life? You got a job? You like moving on from all this internet drama shit?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been moving on to like, I mean, the thing is that like, rather online or offline, I've just moved on in general. Like, it's just like, fucking like, why worry about a bunch of people that don't care about you being innocent or not? Like, any of the people that are friends or fans with Jim. Well, I shouldn't say friends because nobody's really friends with Jim, honestly.
Well, Jim says
But,
himself
like,
he has no friends on the internet since it's just the internet.
well, it's not that, but it's just that he uses like, it's just that he uses people that are good enough for him to use, and for the long period of time, if they're actually very useful, he'll be quote unquote friends with them or friends or whatever.
So would you say he's
But
just
then
like,
afterwards, like, yeah.
would you say he's like using like people to like for views and stuff, like would collab and stuff? You'd say.
Yeah. In fact, collaboration is all that matters to Jim, not friendship. Not like, actually working together and actually, bouncing ideas off each other, except it's not that. It's something else. It's like, it's just something like, I don't know, drama whoring, backstabbing, self-preservation.
Like, how would you feel if like Jim was like, listen, Ross, I'll give you your mind to speak? Like, would you take him up on an offer? Would you be like, nah, dude, it's whatever, I don't care anymore. All that stuff is behind me now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying, pretty much. I don't... the thing is, I don't care if it's behind me or not. Like, I'm not gonna let fucking, like... First off, I'm not gonna let Metokur win by... I'm not gonna let some fucking loser on the internet that doesn't show his face to fucking beat me, dude. I don't even know who fucking Metokur looks like. He's probably some guy who, like, has, like, fucking, like, piss bottles and fucking mountains of Doritos. Who fucking knows? He, like, makes videos, like...
When it rains, it fucking pours. Like, I'm gonna make more money off and being a drama. I'm gonna be a drama whore.
Like, you know how he backstabbed Brian Dunn?
I don't know who Brian Dunn is.
King of Pole.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I watched that stream live. The stream was pretty fucking funny.
The Queen of Pole shit, or whatever the hell drama that was. Or yeah. But, like, dude, you know how easy Metokur backstabs people. Like, fucking like King of Pole and fucking Metokur were like somewhat friends, dude. Like Metokur saying, "Oh, I only played a few games with him." Come to think of it, when did fucking Metokur just play games with him? Because like he was in calls. Metokur was in calls occasionally, sometimes, like in his whole little Metokur group. Since I was invited to the Metokur crew only for like about a span of 5 minutes before I got banned from Tomba Hat.
So,
but like,
oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, and then afterwards, like, banned me and Puck 15, and like as well as that, like, fucking like, like Boom was the only one that was really an insider. But like the thing is though, is that I talked with him and like Boone's like saying like, yeah, this is pretty gay. All they're focused on is fucking drama. And even Boone's thread got made, and it was inaccurate as fuck. Apparently King of Pole said that like we fucking swatted DSP, and like fucking like I remember like Boone and like me and Boone made a joke like about King of Pole, like some guy is just like he's like, hey Brian, like, hey, you know what this finger means? And it's like the middle finger. It's like, and then Brian Dunn just like participates in the road rage. He's like, you swatted DSP. He doesn't even know who DSP even is, like the guy in the road.
So, like, do you think that's, like, when you're saying Jim backstabbed of Queen of Paws, like, would you say backstabbed him because, like, he revealed private information? Or would you say Jim backstabbed him?
Grant's the one that recorded the call and
Mhm.
shit like that. I don't know. I don't fucking care, really.
Alright.
Like, it's just that, like, I mean, I cared back then because, like, Brian Dunn wanted to, like, act all egotistical and, like, say I molested a kid without any proof.
Mm-hmm.
Which, dude, if you're gonna fucking say that, like, come up with actual fucking proof. Otherwise, get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. So, like, how do you feel with the skeptic? Like, to me, it looks like the skeptic community is falling apart. Like, wasn't like failure and another dude.
The thing is, that's the thing though. The skeptic community is just like the alt-right community on fucking YouTube. I'm not talking about the alt-right, you know, like everywhere else, but I mean specifically in that small circle in the YouTube circle around Metokur and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's falling. It's one of the first places it's falling apart already, and I already see why it's falling apart. And, like, you know, everything else, it's like it doesn't really matter because, like, you know, they're just like fucking like honestly, I think Metokur like just try to play it off as he only joined the alt-right just to troll people, which, you know, yeah, fucking right. Like, there's more to it because of how seriously he takes the internet by making videos about people, and like fucking doing in-depth analysis while like being snarky about it. Pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
he's being snarky about it, but at the same time, I can see that snarkiness is just a facade of how much of a fucking like how much of a neat Metokur is,
Mm-hmm.
how much he takes the fucking internet seriously, how he sees enemies at every doorstep, and fucking like, yeah, it's like wow, this guy is fucking autistic. I wonder why I was so worked up about this guy to begin with. Like,
It's like,
sure, he has a lot of subscribers, but that doesn't mean shit, because just because a guy has a lot of subscribers and influence doesn't mean that they're any less of blind sheep following him,
mm-hmm.
despite how fucking wrong he is.
So, like, you
But
would
yeah.
say, like, Metokur was, like, kind of, like, fucking you up during this time period? It was, like, because I remember, like, didn't you had, like, a stream where you trying to kill yourself because you're so worked up about all this?
Yeah, and I don't, and now that I think about it, why? Actually, it wasn't even because of Metokur. It was because of, like, you know, Moogle and like fucking other fucking people when the SOK fell. Like, they didn't give me any credit at all. Because, like, dude, that's the thing. Me and Boom were the fucking original people that fucking exposed them, and the ex-SOK members. Oh, I gotta fucking tell you about that. So, like, Fred Fox was a shady fucking person already. He was like elected president and like said it and played it off like it was a joke. Like, yeah, I'm just joking about being president of an internet group, even though it's actually serious, like in private.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you see how it is. Like, you know, you see the videos that like expose Fred for taking the internet way too fucking seriously.
Yeah, Fred was quite the spurg, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Also, like, also like fucking like also like fucking like the thing is that like and the leader and then all the other members, like 32 members or so,
Mm-hmm.
like they all backstabbed Fred at like 2017, and like I guess like uh around September, like they all backstabbed Fred just to save their own asses. And like Che, fucking Moogle, dude, it was just so fucking disgusting, to be honest with you, now that I think about it, because like Moogle's fucking like saying like, oh, I didn't know about any of the stuff that like Fred did, and like even though like I was part of it, and like I actually did stuff that Fred also did as well. And then like afterwards, like everybody else just like fucking like pretending that they didn't have anything to do
Mm-hmm.
with what happened, when they very well know that pretty much they dodged all responsibility, pretend to apologize, and Fred Fux's apology was the least sincere, yes, but like everybody else made an insincere apology, and they all fucking fell for it.
Mm-hmm. like, if I recall correctly, didn't like Fred like laugh about some girl dying, and that's why everyone got mad at him?
Oh yeah, that's so fucked up. And like fucking like the cesspool tries to that cesspool tries to fucking use like, oh, Ross made jokes about Ellis, and it's like, oh yeah, even though I didn't know she was gonna die, even though I thought it was just a fucking internet argument and nothing more. But then afterwards, when I realized afterwards Alice died, like me and her were just starting to become fucking friends.
And
It's
then like
just
you
fucking
hear like Fred kind of make fun of that, and that probably like sent you off a
that
little
actually
bit.
pissed me off now that I think about it. I kept it back in my mind because oh yeah, people are all those trolls that don't give a shit about rather if I'm innocent or not. Of course, like they all say, oh, Russ made jokes about Alice. Dude, me and Alice were just about to become fucking friends, dude. And like if she wasn't fucking under Fred's spell, we could have actually been closer friends. But the thing is that it's not Alice's fault. It kind as fuck, and she gave Fazzy a ticket into the SOK. And what did Fazzy do the next day? He fucking backstabbed her and gave her fucking docs to Fred.
So like, would you say, what do you think about DSP, like in a situation how he might be fucked since he can't monetize in his YouTube videos on DSP gaming?
Wait, what?
Yeah, have you been keeping up with DSP?
DSP?
Yeah.
No, I don't care about DSP.
Alright, never mind. So like, I remember like one time we talked.
Like-
Didn't you?
That's the thing, though. It's like, yeah.
Oh, sorry, go on.
It's like me and Boone were like talking about this over and over again. We're more focused on the people that give so much of a fuck about Phil than like fucking anything. Because like, I don't know, to me and Boone, like, we both think that it's fucking amusing, though. It's just so fucking amusing. That's like we honestly think that this is so fucking amusing that these people focus on a fucking grown fucking fat man for like fucking they make 50 videos a day about him. It's like it's like fucking like this is what Fred did and the SOK did. And like this and like dude, they still continue doing it. Except it's under different aliases.
So you'd say it's like sad these people spend their entire lives focusing on someone else's entire
Focusing
life.
on a grown fucking fat man that doesn't know how to play video games.
So like, I remember one time we talked. Didn't you say like a cop or like a member of the FBI showed up to your house and searched through your computer and found nothing on it, right?
Yeah, searched. I mean, the thing is that just to make it clear real quick, which by the way, even if most of the trolls are like listening, they don't care about rather harming us or not. The police came in, searched my external hard drive, searched my phone, found no CP on either ones, and the thing is that yeah, they said that if you do have urges, guess what? If you don't fucking act on it, then you're fine. You're not a criminal. You're not in trouble. Just like try to get help. Make good choices, etc. And then they left.
And also like, you got sent away from your grandparents.
And that's the thing, though. They want to twist it to being like, oh yeah, well, you see, Ross. What really happened is that the police came in. And Ross lied his ass off about what happened. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm the eyewitness account of that. Nobody else. Like they called them in, and they interviewed me, and yeah, that's really it. I mean, like, dude, do you have any fucking proof that I'm lying? I'm not fucking lying. Like, I'd like show fucking proof, man. Jesus Christ.
And like, you moved away, like you had to be separated from your grandparents, right? Are you still living in that home that you were put in?
Wait, what?
Like you got separated from your grandparents, and
Yeah,
you're
I'm
living at
living.
home.
I'm living in a group home. I don't want to reveal what it is
Yeah, of course,
because
of course. I'm like asking, like, do you know who do you think the cause of that is? Send the cops to your house, getting moved to a group home, and everything.
Probably one of Metokur's fans. That's really it. Or like, yeah, Logan's not the cause of jack shit though, because he was afraid of like, and that's the thing though. He would always like hide the fact that like he molested his niece when like guess what he blamed it on? He blamed it on his step brother that's like 12 years old.
That's pretty bizarre. Pretty fucked up to throw someone on the bus.
He blamed it on his like 12 or 14-year-old stepbrother instead of like him saying it was him. But the thing is that like that's the thing though, is like Logan projected whatever is said about me pretty much, and he projected himself onto me, but he doesn't get caught or take responsibility for anything he does. But he's in jail now. Karma bit him in the ass because guess what? Honestly, Logan doesn't deserve this. He deserves 10 times fucking worse. Actually, no, he deserves like fucking like 150 times worse, actually.
I'm sure Tyrone Biggums will gently massage his asshole when he's in prison. So I think he's got what's coming to him.
Yeah, they said that he's not going to be on social media for a long time, which is like good. Because like now he can't control anyone anymore.
Wasn't it Logan like sending pizzas to your grandparents' house?
No, that wasn't him. That was like probably like, honestly, that was like, I think it was Nuclear actually.
Yeah, what even happened to Nuclear? Because he kind of disappeared. He just left and never came back.
He still has a YouTube channel. He still makes shitty videos that only one person watches.
I mean, who wouldn't want to watch some autistic kid play video games?
Dude, I gotta tell you something about Nuclear actually.
Alright.
I forgot this. You know what he said to a 12-year-old boy on Minecraft on stream?
What did he say to a 12-year-old boy on Minecraft on stream?
He said, "Why is your PB so hard?"
I mean, that's probably just like a meme. Something he's that Hulk is like, oh, that like meme. I saw a meme. It's like with Hulk, he's like, why the fuck am I PP hard? So I don't think he meant anything by it.
Yeah, but I mean, like he said that to a 12-year-old boy, which is really questionable. And the whole thing is that I banned Nuclear, because like I just got fucking tired of it, dude. Like all he cared about it, like you saw what was going down. Look at my Discord server.
I'll be honest, I don't really pay attention to any Discord servers except the one I'm an admin in.
Yeah, you should. Well, you should see it though right now, like on like
After Dark Gaming.
Who, Terra J?
Oh no, I thought.
Yeah. After Dark Gaming is Terra J. Yeah.
Oh, and then Mr. Oh, you're talking about Mr. Plow? That's Nuclear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, like, in case you don't want to read it, I'll just read it then. Let me see.
I can read it. Don't worry about it. So, is it only 2 messages on a PSN, or is it multiple?
Go all the way. I think it's like go all the way to like, or no, July 22nd.
22nd. All right.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Yeah, what's up? So I read through the 22nd. I couldn't really find anything interesting, just Nuclear being weird.
Yeah, but the thing is, just read it like the July 22nd, 2018.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's like, what specific part are you talking about?
Then I'll do it. So like, July 22nd. I'll bet my fucking tits this motherfucker deleted his stream after I called him out for asking why the little kids' dicks are hard, and then afterwards like links the Minecraft stream.
Whoa. I think.
Yeah, that's literally what Nuclear said. Like, why is your dick hard, kid, or something?
That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Hold up, let me. And who's this Terra J person?
Terra J is After Dark Gaming. She also has a Kiwi Farms thread, but it only lasted to 2 pages.
So what is?
Oh, and
she a tranny?
She used to be Dog on at 82, but like now she's like Terra J.
So, like, she's a tranny.
Yeah. So, anyways, like, she said, like, I'll be betting my fucking tits off this motherfucking deleted stream after I call this or whatever. Oh yeah, by the way, you know the Minecraft stream? What else happened? Like, he was like, Nuclear was talking about doxing Tara J, but like, she didn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. And so you
And,
banned
like-
Nuclear from your Discord?
Oh yeah, also like Nuclear has like a fucking British friend. Like
Mm-hmm.
he said like, haha, get it guys? Like Tara's a tranny fatty. It's like, and then like Tara J's like, are these guys like fucking in like first grade?
I have a question about Tara. Is she also like autistic, like you and Nuclear
No.
are? Ah, okay. So you would say she's like just like a
Just
normal.
transgender, that's all.
All right.
Oh yeah, and also like Nuclear's like a tranny chaser according to Tara J, because like thing is that like Nuclear like commented on like Tara J's video on why and like asking why he got banned from the server. And like, dude, you know what video it is?
What video is it?
It's a video where like it's day one of like her first coming out as a trans and like talking about like, you know, like developing breasts and shit like that. Nuclear decided to comment on that of all videos.
I see.
And like, dude, that just makes us believe that he's just a fucking tranny chaser, to be honest. Like,
So you'd
fucking,
say
like-
you would say Nuclear likes girls with dicks, is what you're saying?
yeah, he's probably in the closet about that right now, but yeah.
All right.
Like, like after that, Tara J's like, now he's denying it. LFMAO roll full lol. This motherfucker can't talk shit to save his life. I'm cracking up. This soy boy can't even fucking add basic numbers. LFMAO rolling on the floor lol. Some skid trying to DDoS me. Your actions are being recorded, sent to the FBI. So like Nuclear's like reporting like Tara J to the FBI supposedly, just like how he's like reporting everybody else on the fucking internet to the FBI.
I see.
Like that thing, he always threatens to like call the FBI on you or hack you or DDoS you, like just making those type of threats. It's like so fucking amusing, and like even Jim made fun of him for that, but like the thing is that like, yeah, and Nuclear was always two-faced as fuck. Like he only cared about himself. The only fucking thing that he ever fucking like like my name's Nuclear Gamer. I'm like the guy who defended Ross, even though like I backstabbed him the next day when like Ross tried to make amends with me. And like, meanwhile, I'm gonna like play Minecraft and eat corn on the cob and like whatever the fuck. And like, the thing is that like, and then afterwards, like I said, I thought you made up. WTF happened. Read the comments. It's glorious. Actually, before I read that, I'm gonna see if there's new messages. Oh, it's just like, well, okay. Anyway, it's like, and then afterwards, like, and then like afterwards, just like, then afterwards, like, me and Tara called for a minute and like about it, and like, and then afterwards, like, Tara J said, "Well, Ross, you were right. He's a fucking coward. How are you gonna tell someone to come to your PSN party and make threats like you're a giant pussy? Go back, ran out like a coward." Oh yeah, by the way, like Tara J actually like roasted Nuclear right in front of his friends, and they all laughed at him, and he ran like a bitch.
So like, the Sinners is their YouTube channel.
What you mean?
The Sinners.
You mean like group channel or something?
No, like your YouTube channel, The Sinners.
Yeah, The Sinners is a group channel.
Ah, all right. So who uploads to The Sinners? Is it you, Tara J, and anyone else?
It's me, Tara J, and Boone.
Ah, and Boone. That's what I thought. I
Yeah.
see. Well, Ross.
And by the way, like they, yeah.
No, just go on.
They just like say like, oh yeah, being such a backstabber, backstabbed Ross more than anybody. No, like the only thing that he was ever done to or been doing is like because like he was like pressured or peer pressured to like go against me because like it's a popular thing to do for everybody to go against me and like troll me and shit. So like they like made Boone do it under peer pressure. And like and then we encountered Rex like saying like why the fuck are you using Boone and why the fuck are you using me and using us as your fucking puppets against each other for your fucking amusement. And Rex backed the fuck out. Like he couldn't answer that. You know that call, right? The one that you said that like when is Neil gonna get his next Scooby snack?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, we called him out. We called Logan out, and he just fucking like, he just like jumped off the fucking bridge, like ran like a bitch. Like, he legit fucking ran like a fucking pussy, like between like, with the tail between his fucking legs, like right after me and Boone encountered Logan for starting fake drama. Like starting drama against Silent Rob for no reason other than for his own amusement, projecting all of his pedophilic fucking things onto me.
Wait, what do you mean?
What?
What do you mean projecting? Like talking about?
Like the thing is, there were signs that Logan was a pedo, but like we were friends with him at the time, so we didn't consider it or anything. We just thought, oh yeah, whatever. Like Logan's just a weird guy or whatever. But then afterwards, when he got arrested, it's like, oh yeah, it makes fucking perfect sense. And plus, like I already hated Logan already as it is, and there, lo and behold, the truth was revealed. So like
I see.
all of Logan's blackmail methods. Did you know that Logan actually like went ahead and actually forced me to stay in the Saints, or else if I dare leave, then that means he would call my grandparents as leverage.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, like Logan used like Jet Rex used like my grandparents as weapons against me.
I'm sorry to bring something up, but I remember this popped in my head. So I remember I think it was Jim like mentioned something about your dad molesting you. That never happened, as you say. Am I getting that right?
Except it did happen though. Like my dad like beat the fuck out of me though.
Ah, I see.
And like,
sorry to that.
Yeah, but the thing is though is that like Jim's a fucking liar, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't really affect me at the very end actually, because like honestly, like I said, like Jim's a guy who's anonymous, therefore a coward. And my friend Boone actually donated $4 in the super chat and said like, hey, would you profit off of your girlfriend if she got shot in the school? Because like Metokur would just like like the thing is it was justified because like he profits off of like dead people already, but like as if they're nothing but money or dollar signs. So like
I mean, I don't think he was trying to profit off dead people. He's just making fun of Nicholas Cruz, and that's all I saw the video was. And to me, I like Jim's Anonymous because when you look at Andy Worski, you're like, oh, you hold up all of Andy Worski's
I mean, like
to
people like the anonymous Jim, but not the real Jim.
But like with Jim on the internet, you don't see Jim for who he is. You just hear his ideas and what he thinks and stuff.
I know that's why I don't give a shit about what Jim thinks, honestly. Because like if I care, yeah.
So you don't care what Jim says because he doesn't show his face. He'd prefer to be anonymous.
He doesn't show his face. I don't know the real Jim, and I don't care because like people don't care about the real Jim. They only care about the anonymous fucking character he puts on as Metokur or whatever the fuck. Just like Fred fucks, and eventually like when like like Jim's probably gonna be like pacing around the hallway like having bulletin boards like Fred and like saying like take him out or something like that, and they have like Jim has like a giant picture of me, like a poster sized picture of me, and saying like take him out.
Hmm.
Or like, you know, anybody who dares criticize him as well.
I'm going besides Jim, right? Like now is this month in 2018. How would you say you're doing? Are you doing better? Like your life?
Doing a lot better. I mean, like moving on really helped actually.
Cause I remember looking through the thing, a PSN. You got a PS4 in your group home, or is that like
Yeah,
your
I got.
friends? Oh, that's cool. So I remember.
I mean, I got PS4. Yeah.
So like the last time you talked to Jim, like, and then he's like, "Oh, you need help. You need help. You sick fuck." Quoting Jim, right? And would you say you've gotten help since then?
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, that's actually going to be tomorrow because of my second appointment. My second appointment's actually going to happen tomorrow,
Oh,
and
you have
like
a
it
therapist?
happened. So yeah.
Oh, it's a therapist or is it like a counselor?
I'm not sure if it's a therapist or counselor. I have to ask my grandparents tomorrow.
And how are you getting help? Like, yeah, your therapist or counselor, whatever it is. Do you have anything else that's helping you? Since you were on Kumite with Jim a while ago.
Well, like I said, like, first off, like I already like, you know, like told all my problems to the therapist, and like it's not just like trivial internet drama, it's like, you know, actual problems.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like
Alright, Russell, I think this has gone long enough. You definitely explained your side of the story and everything you feel and you think
Yeah.
about Jim.
well, like I said, like if there's gonna be several dislikes just because like I don't give a shit about like the fucking fact that like there's been like several different fucking like people that just don't care if I'm innocent or not. They just only care about getting a reaction out of me, and that's all I think about really. Because like that's all they have in their lives. So
Alright, do you have any final words before we end this?
yeah, just like, you know, all I have to really say is that yeah, like I'm just like I don't care about comparing sizes or anything. I just only care about the only thing I care about is like chatting with like Boone, Terra J, etc. And like having friends, and that's really it. But yeah, that's really it. Really.
Alright, Ross, so you made a quite interesting interview, if I do say so myself. Well, have a good day.
Dude.
Alright, well that was the interview with Jonathan Ross. I think he's wrong in a lot of the sense. Sometimes I can understand what he's saying, having like a mob mentality coming after him. Which I think, to me, if you hold your own opinion of Ross, I think everyone generally has the same opinion about Ross. If something's fishy going on, that's kind of how I might think. But like talking to him without like explaining, he's not screaming. You can see he mentions a lot of other people and stuff, kind of like shifting away towards him personally. Which again, yeah, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I don't think Jim did anything wrong. I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I hope you don't dislike it just because Ross was on here being interviewed. Which that makes no sense, clearly. I'm not sticking up for him or anything, I'm just asking him questions and stuff, let him explain. Alright, well, that's about it.